Welcome back. It is a procedure many are calling lunch break surgery, and it promises to lessen or even get rid of painful varicose veins once and for all. We decided to follow one Shawano woman through the process of receiving the surgery at Green Bay's St. Vincent Hospital. NBC26's Casey Hott has this special report.
Stephanie Kohler is a choral director at Bondwell High School who's been suffering from varicose veins for more than 30 years.
They start to be noticeable when I was carrying my first child, my first pregnancy, and then with each following pregnancy, they continue to get worse.
But for Stephanie, this is more than just a cosmetic issue. Over time, she says the veins have become more and more painful to the point where they're affecting her everyday life.
Achy, it hurts to stand for any period of time. Sleeping, it's uncomfortable.
After having to take medication just to escape the pain of her varicose veins, Stephanie decided to go under the knife for a minimally invasive treatment. It's a surgery many Americans don't even know exists.
There's still an element of the patient population that says, wow, you know, if I have varicose veins, I'm going to have to get them treated the same way my grandma got them treated. I'm going to have my veins stripped out. It's going to be painful. It's going to be messy. I don't want to do it. There's going to be a long healing time. And they're not really aware that there's another technology out there that really has revolutionized the way we do this.
Instead of stripping, a new device called VenaFit allows doctors to insert a simple IV to help take care of the problem veins.
We're going to put the IV in down here, but right now we're finding the vein that we're interested in up there because that's where the problem is. There's a valve in this vein that's not working normally. The old way of taking care of varicose veins required us to make multiple incisions in the leg. The venous technology, or the VenaFit technology, allows us to insert an IV and through that IV do all of our work.
Dr. McNutt says vein problems, also known as venous stasis disease, are much more common than you might think.
It really ranks in the millions. If you think about the problem of cardiovascular disease, people with heart problems, people with arterial problems in their legs, venous disease eclipses all of those.
It's a problem found in both women and men of all ages and races. And if you suffer from varicose veins, you may have your parents to thank.
It tends to run in families. So if your mother had varicose veins, or your father or your grandmother had varicose veins, it's possible that you will have them as well.
Dr. McNutt says there are a number of doctors in the Green Bay area who perform this type of surgery. It's typically completed in less than 45 minutes, and the patients who receive it can immediately walk home and be back to work the next day.
Compared to what it used to be, this is a walk in the park. It really is.
And as for Stephanie's procedure, Dr. McNutt says it was a success.
Today went very well. We had a very sharp team today, and we were able to identify the veins easily. The catheters passed easily. The device worked exactly the way it's supposed to, and I think she should have a very good result with this.
In Green Bay, Casey Hott, NBC26.
We were able to catch up with Stephanie immediately after surgery, and she said she felt great. She says she would recommend the surgery to anyone who might be considering it, and that she's looking forward to a new life without pain.